Just 5 more minutes. We're almost home. I swear I'm almost done. Can you please just wait? Those are some phrases that are familiar to two groups of people, those with toddlers and those with urinary urgency. Neither one of these groups tolerate waiting very well, and they both like to throw tantrums when they don't get their way. Hi, I'm Becky. Welcome to Wellness in the Pelvis. I'm a pelvic floor physical therapist and a mom, and I'm here to help you understand more about your body, especially when it comes to your pelvic health. For those of you that suffer from urinary urgency, you definitely understand what I'm talking about. Today I'm going to offer one really simple trick that will help you calm down that urinary urge when it's just not the right time. I can't promise to cure any tantrums, but it might help too. So let's shed some light on what's going on down there. Like so many things in life, our breath is the key to success. When it comes to urinary urgency, the same is true. When you get the urge to pee, the sympathetic nervous system or the fight or flight response gets activated. That's because you've been trained over the course of your life to not just pee anywhere you want. And so when you get the urge to go, you have to start calculating, where's the nearest bathroom? Am I going to have an accident right here? So what does breathing do to actually help? Breathing helps quiet the sympathetic response. It activates a different system called the parasympathetic nervous system or the rest and digest nervous system. You can't have both going at the same time. And so breathing acts like an override to the brain, and it shuts down that sympathetic response. Even if you did nothing else, just doing some gentle, calm breathing will help calm down that urinary urge. But I've got another little trick for you too. Introducing the bladder. And yes, I like my job as a pelvic floor PT. If I didn't, I probably wouldn't have toy organs. But let's use the bladder to help understand what using the pelvic floor can do to calm down urinary urge. We're going to pretend like my fingers are the pelvic floor muscles here, and then obviously the bladder here. When you engage the pelvic floor, you clamp off the bottom of the bladder, the urethra. When the urethra gets closed, that tells the brain, the door is closed, so you can't pee, sorry. So when I talk about a pelvic floor contraction helping close off that urethra, what I basically mean is a Kegel. If you don't know what a Kegel is, watch one of the older videos to help you understand. So now let's put the two things together. There are several different ways that you can do this exercise, but I'm going to just start with the one that most of my patients use from the get-go. So you are going to start with your breath, very gentle, calm breathing, just a breathe in and out, just gentle and slow. And then you are going to add the pelvic floor contraction on part of the breath. So if we bring back the bladder model here, you are going to breathe in and squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, then breathe out and relax the pelvic floor. And so the Kegel or the pelvic floor contraction flows with the breath. It is important to fully relax the pelvic floor as you breathe out. And that's because when you squeeze the pelvic floor muscles and turn them on, it sends a signal to the brain that the door is closed. But then it kind of forgets. So let that breath out, let it go, and then squeeze again. No need to just hold it. It doesn't help the brain, and the pelvic floor muscles get tired pretty quick. So, just let it go. It doesn't really matter how many you do, but I typically say start between 5 and 10 repetitions, with the understanding that the first couple may actually make the urge feel worse. And that's because the brain and the bladder are having a very stern conversation about why this tantrum or that urge isn't appropriate and how you understand that you need to go, but it's not quite time yet, so we need to calm down. If after you've done this and you still feel like you need to go to the bathroom, by all means, go to the bathroom. You may really need to go, but keep doing the breathing exercise as you walk to the bathroom. But you also may find You actually don't need to go anymore. Great. Okay, move on with your life until you get that urge again, and then you can decide if you still need to go or not. If you still find that you need to go, please walk calmly to the bathroom. Don't just ditch this exercise and run. It's like you have a full hot cup of coffee in your hands. If you run, you're going to spill. So walk calmly to the bathroom and keep doing the breathing exercise to keep yourself as calm as possible to keep that fight or flight response dampened down. So what questions do you have? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't worry about that like or subscribe thing. It's not really my thing either. I'm just here to help you understand more about your body. If that's something you're into, watch more videos. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time. Bye.